Hey everybody, today was one of those days where I was a little bit busy, but I still wanted to eat healthy when I got home and I didn't feel like doing more takeout or a veggie burger. So I'm going to show you how to whip up a Japanese inspired noodle bowl. It's super healthy, high in protein, and it can be made in like 20 minutes. Welcome to Kat's Vegan Kitchen. Let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to boil your noodles. I'm using Japanese soba noodles. I'm using buckwheat because they're super high in protein, but they're also a little finicky. So we're gonna literally watch these boil so we don't overcook them. So for this recipe, I'm using about 2 of the little bundles of buckwheat. While they're boiling, I'm also gonna boil up my edamame. Edamame, this is refrigerated, so it needs to boil for only 1 to 2 minutes. If you buy it frozen, it's gonna need to boil a little bit longer. I cooked my soba noodles for exactly 5 minutes. Be sure you don't overcook your noodles. And now I'm gonna rinse them with cold water. I'm just gonna sprinkle with a tiny little bit of sesame oil so they don't get sticky while I'm making my other ingredients. My edamame's been cooking and I'm gonna drain that. Edamame are soybeans. They add a lot of protein and a lot of iron to your dish. I'm gonna just toss those on my noodles and let those sit while I prepare my other ingredients. Okay, next up we're gonna chop up our vegetables. To be honest with you, one of the reasons I decided to make this tonight is I had cabbage laying around. So a lot of times I will just cook what I have in the refrigerator and figure out how I can use it. I'm just gonna chop my cabbage up pretty fine. Next, I'm gonna grate my carrots. I don't even know how many carrots I'm gonna use. I'm just gonna see how it looks. Probably 2 to 3. Now, you could also chop your carrots if you don't have a carrot grater. You will notice I wash my carrots, but I do not take the outer, I don't peel them because the skins of vegetables have lots of nutrients and vitamins that are good for you. So I wash my vegetables really well, but I do not peel them. So I added 3 carrots and that looks like the right amount of carrot cabbage mixture to me. Fun fact, with these little carrot nubs that I have, I usually cut those up and give them to my dog as treats. She loves them. Now I'm gonna whip up my dressing. I'm gonna use 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar. Next, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of sesame oil. Sesame oil gives it such a delicious sesame flavor. I am gonna add in a little bit of neutral oil. I'm using grapeseed oil, but you can use any neutral oil. Sunflower oil works great as well. I put in 2 tablespoons. Now I'm gonna use 2.5 tablespoons of tamari. I really love the flavor of tamari. I think it's a little bit richer than soy sauce, but you can replace it with soy sauce or Bragg's liquid amino acids. I'm gonna put in a dash of water, a little shot glass of water. Okay, I'm gonna add in about a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And then we gotta add heat to everything, so I'm gonna just do a splash of sriracha. You don't have to add that if you don't want to. I got sriracha on my apron, but that's why we wear aprons. All right, I always like to taste my food before I am going to eat it. So I'm just gonna taste my dressing. Dash more sriracha. And just a dash more rice wine vinegar. I'm gonna take my dressing and I'm going to put it over my vegetables and toss really well to coat. We're gonna take our beautiful vegetable mixture. We are gonna pour it over our noodle mixture and we are gonna toss, hopefully neatly. Now you don't have to toss it too well. You still want the noodles to be on the bottom, but mixed in a little bit. I am gonna garnish my beautiful noodle dish with just a few scallions. Finally, I am gonna sprinkle with sesame seeds. Check that out. That took me 20 minutes. It's loaded with protein. It's super delicious. If you make it, let me know how it turns out. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.